my name is Trish here. Welcome to another edition of Coffee Chronicles. I want you guys to grab your favorite coffee cups, put whatever you want in it. You know, there is no judgment zone here. Of course, given the title of this video, you know exactly what we are talking about. So I want to get into it with you guys because I want to hear your feedback, but I want you guys to hear mine too. So let's go for it. I saw this post the other day on Instagram while I was scrolling through, and I actually wanted to elaborate on it. So this is not about casual sex buddies, right? You know, some people just have a sex partner, you know, they come, they do, they leave and all that stuff. That's not what this is about. This is more or less about people who are actually in a relationship. Now, we all know I'm single, and that's fine. I'm good with that, quite content. But the thing is, when I saw this, it triggered something in me because I know that I have my moments of being depressed, of having anxiety, of having fear and all that stuff. And we all know, you know, we're adults here. We've all had that top-notch sex. It's been great with the person who we've been in a relationship with, but sometimes that's just not enough. You actually need someone who has healed their own emotional traumas. And I'll tell you why, because there's so many people out here who are extremely emotionally unavailable to even handle themselves, that they can't deal with you. And the only thing that they can bring to a relationship, if you remove everything else, is sex. And that is not enough. We are getting older. Things are happening. Life is happening. We are in this crazy time right now. And we are prone to being depressed. We're prone to having anxiety. We're prone to having fears because we don't know what's going to happen next. So with this post, I loved it so much because I actually believe that definitely sex and love even is not enough. There is so much more to the dynamic of a relationship. And I also think that it's things that people don't discuss. We're so in an era of everything being surface, everything being Instagram and social media. And let me show what's going on, that there's more depth to a person, first of all. And there's more depth and substance to a relationship that you have to work on. And all these things, the downsides of them, they're really important. But I feel like we have to find a partner who can actually handle all this stuff. And it's a conversation that needs to be had before entering any type of titled relationship, in my opinion. And I know personally, I'll be like very transparent for you, I have been told recently that I'm disconnected completely. And you know what? I had time to sit on it and think about it, right? So I am disconnected at a point and unattached, because I'm actually in the midst of protecting my heart. So I'm moving in protection mode because I'm really scared of my heart being broken. Given that though, I am not going to enter a relationship now because I can't give myself to anybody. I won't be enough to handle anybody else because I'm already handling my own shit. And I think that's something that many people need to think about before they jump into any relationship, even if the sex is good. Sex is great, especially when it's great. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we're human beings and we need it. And, you know, it's important that the sex is great with somebody that you actually have a connection with. But you can have disconnected sex with somebody and that great sex is no longer great sex because there's absolutely no more connection. So I think discussing your fears, you know, they say that to have something work, you have to have the most uncomfortable conversations ever. So I think that's something that we need to do before entering anything. I know, like I said, I'm not ready, but I think that a lot of people haven't faced that part of them yet. They haven't dug deep inside them yet, or they're actually not willing to because some people, they don't think that nothing's wrong with them, sadly. But we all have something wrong with us, right? None of us are easy to deal with. That's another post that I like and I see all the time on social media. None of us are easy to deal with. However, you have to find a person that's actually willing to deal with that. I also think it's important too to see your potential partner in every single situation. So that means whether they're angry, they're happy, they're sad, they're mad, they're intoxicated, they are fearful, they're anxious, they're doubtful. I think it's important to see people through that too, and how they act and how they react, because then in turn it will actually show how they react to you. Another thing I'm going to touch on, love languages. Now you guys know how I am about love languages. Okay. I like to say my love languages are all of them. You guys can do everything. Whoever it is can do everything. But mine is actually quality time. But I think it's important that we learn our love languages on ourselves and put it towards ourselves, and then put that love language, or let somebody else learn our love language and learn other people's love language as well, especially your friends and your family members and whoever you're in a relationship with, titled relationship. Because I feel like once you know that that person likes to be loved in a certain way, whether it be acts of service, words of affirmation, quality time like me, receiving gifts, receiving compliments, those are the 5. Once you know how that person likes to be loved, I think it will be easy for you to tread with them in your life. I think that what we do is we mistake our personal love languages for the way that somebody else will be treated. So me, I like quality time, but I don't know if my potential partner likes that, but I would love him in that way, and it's probably not resonating with him the way that he wants, because that's not his love language. You understand what I'm saying? So there's a lot of dissection. Is that a word? There's a lot to dissect there. And we know I talk about self-love a lot, and we know I talk about self-awareness, I teach personal development, all that good old stuff. But I think it's important that we understand the layers of sex and mental health, because if you're in a relationship, those 2 things are super important. So yeah, that's what I want to say about that. I definitely want to hear your feedback, what you think about that, how you feel about anything that I said. If you agree, if you disagree, comments below, DMs. You guys normally DM me, but that's okay. But I want to know exactly what it is you guys feel about that. So let me know. How was everybody's September? What's new? What's blue? What's going on? For me, September was an eye-opener that I'm very happy for. I cannot say that I'm not happy. I had my moments in September. I'm not going to bullshit with you guys. Some days were worse than others. But I keep on pushing, and I'm going to keep on pushing, because that's just the way that my tattoo says it. Move forward. But no, I've had my moments in September, and I'm not sure what's going to happen next in terms of career, life, love, all that stuff. But of course I have faith. But all I want to say is I hope that you guys are having faith too. I know how difficult it can be to keep on going, especially in your craft, especially doing videos, especially going to work every day, knowing that you can do something else or want to do something else. Trust me, you guys, I know how hard it can be. September was that month for me. I call this month my month of revelation, eye-opening. It's been super eye-opening. I feel like 2021 has been like very eye-opening, but September? I don't know. It's like September, see everything, you know what I'm saying? Like September was crazy. But for the most part, when things like this happen, for me, what I'm practicing saying is not why me, but what is this trying to tell me? And I'm just trying to pass that through this video to you too, because sometimes we say, why me? And it's, of course, because some things actually freaking suck, right? They do. But I encourage you to try seeing the lesson more than the loss, because man, I tell you, once you see the lesson, other doors start opening. So that was this edition of Coffee Chronicles. If you like my content, you can totally subscribe to my YouTube channel at Miss Trish TV. Also, there are some slowly new products coming on my website. You can check them out now. I think there's like 3 or 4 there. I'm not 100% sure. We are building it. But anyway, you can check it out anyway at www.allthingmisstrish.com. Check it out. I'm coming out with some cute stuff with my own sayings and stuff like that. And I'm just like, yeah, this is awesome. And I think that everybody should wear it. That's what I think. Again, subscribe, follow me on Instagram, All Things Miss Trish. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for watching and supporting me and pushing me and seeing me through and having patience with me and understanding me, because life is life, baby. Anyways, I got to go. Mwah. Have some coffees. I'm having water. On me, and I will see you guys again soon. Mwah. Bye. Much love.